Welcome back to Better Half Bets, week 3, baby. Let's go.
Woo! Yeah, come on.
Let's go. We're fired up. We've been up since the crack of dawn, so that way we could come home straight from work and get after the podcast. So we're back and better, and we're ready to roll.
Yes, we are. Well, we had to, because you're playing tennis tomorrow. That's why we couldn't.
And we have to work around my tennis schedule, which is a little tricky. We're getting busier and busier with the tennis game, but we found time, so here we are.
We need more about the tennis game. I need more about where you started, where you're at. I need it all. Tell me it all, because I don't even know the whole story.
He knows the whole story, but I'm still at rock bottom. I'm still very low level. It's been humbling. Connor and I talk about this all the time, but growing up, we were good at everything that we were doing. We both played basketball in college, like we talked about on episode 1, and we weren't that good at basketball, but we were good at basketball. Now that we graduated from college, and we were both pretty good at school, or I was good at school.
Yeah, no, speak for yourself.
We were both not good at school, but everything I did before I graduated from college, I was pretty good at. Now I'm graduated, I'm in the real world. I'm average at my job. I'm average at tennis. I suck at sand volleyball.
Well, we'll get there.
Our sand volleyball team sucks. Every single thing I do, I'm not very good at. So I've made it an intention recently to actually get good at tennis. If I'm going to play, I can't stand to be average at so many things in my life anymore. So I'm on the come up. My mom plays. She's really, really good. She's the highest level you can be in Kansas City, amateur level, basically. And I am still down here at the bottom. So I'm working my way up, but it's been humbling. All of the sports we've done since we graduated college have been very humbling.
So you mentioned volleyball. We have to give you background on our volleyball team. And jump in if I'm forgetting or mess anything up. Got in this volleyball league, and Brooke and I really never played volleyball. So we decided, how hard can it be? And we have won, 2 matches in 3 leagues? Is that right?
I don't know about I think that might be right. This is our 3rd session, and we've won 0 matches. But at that, so there's 3 sets in every volleyball match. Our team has won 2 total sets, 0 full games, and neither of them have come when Connor and I have been there.
Yeah, we were both gone or out of town or working, whatever it was, and the only time our volleyball teams have won is when we haven't been there.
Yeah, and we still didn't win. We have 0 wins, so it's been humbling doing all of these sports that we're not very good at, or jobs that we're pretty average at, so it's been humbling. So why not start a podcast that we're also average at?
Well, we are very below average at
you're
podcasting.
Right. I'm a better tennis player than
Yes, I would.
I'll give you that one.
Our volleyball match yesterday was this says a lot about our lives, one of the worst experiences of our life. We both come straight from work, everyone does, and it's just pouring rain the whole day. So we're thinking there's no chance we're playing in this godforsaken volleyball match. Well, it doesn't get canceled. We show up, and then in the middle of our volleyball match, it starts raining harder than it has any time the rest of the day. And just because there was no lightning, nobody wants to play sand volleyball when it's pouring rain.
Yeah, and we would have forfeited, but because we're so bad, we were scared if we forfeited, they would kick us out of the league. So we had to show up to this miserable game. You couldn't even see the volleyball. It was cold, it was horrible, and of course we lost 0-3. So we're taking a little bit of a break. Hopefully we'll come back ready to get after it again, but it's been humbling.
All right, transitioning really quick. Speaking of humbling, can we talk about this whole Whit Weeks and Lane Kiffin's daughter thing? Because
what does that have to do with humbling?
Well, because it's got to be kind of humbling for Lane Kiffin he's playing LSU, and that's when his daughter decides to
I think that it was all on purpose. Lane Kiffin or Ole Miss is coming out with a documentary this week, the week of the game, and then they post. I think that they're dating, but if you think he's not in on this, it's Lane Kiffin.
I
He's
agree.
all over it. He's been posting on Twitter about it.
No, I totally think it was planned and everything. It's just still the fact that she's just dating Whit Weeks, I think, is crazy.
I don't find that crazy at all.
Bill Self's daughter dating Iowa State's best player, that would be crazy.
That wouldn't be that crazy.
You don't think that'd be crazy?
No, I don't think that's crazy at all.
Why?
Why would it be crazy?
I think it's like rivals in the sport. It's not like they go to the same school or something, or it's where it's like.
That's the only thing is how happened. I think the only crazy part about this is that they announced it this week. It's so manipulative.
How do you think it happened? Do you think he just like slid into her DM?
Yeah,
Like, he was just like, hey, what's up?
Or vice versa, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you think she could have?
I easily think she could have.
Now, objectively, Whit Weeks, we watched the SEC doc, we watched him play football. As a, I'm pretty good judge of like a guy's, good looking man or not. Other than the way he plays football, I don't think he's an attractive dude. What, like, am I wrong? Am I off basis? Or
in the documentary, no, but that's while they're playing football.
Well, and for you, he's big into hunting, big into fishing, big into all of this. So
green flag.
That major green flag. I just don't think he's like a super attractive.
Yeah, he's pretty
dude.
beat in this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't.
Some pictures are better than others. Like, that's not bad. What we talked about the first episode. Well, yeah, it does help when he's
pulling gator
before they're
that's why it's like
he's got some aura. Well, this is what we talk about all the time now.
He's got some aura.
Oh my god.
That's not him.
That is him.
Oh.
That is him. 3 years ago, but that is him.
Yeah, that's bad.
It goes back to what we say, but it's a valid point. Even if it's not sports, but more for us for sports, but even if you're just successful at your job, more people are going to want to get with you than if you're not.
Yeah,
so the same thing, if you're really good at football, you're really good at basketball, it's a valid reason for you to become 10 times hotter.
When did we talk about this the first week?
You gave your little Joey.
I was kind of drunk the whole time.
You gave your Joey B thing.
Oh, yeah. I stand by that too.
Yeah.
You're right.
So this is a similar situation.
All right.
It's the same argument. He gets 10 times the amount of points. If I just saw that dude on the street, no, he's not attractive at all. But you mix in the football and it bumps him up some.
Well, plus
still,
killing a gator though.
Yeah, I think he's only attractive in that video. Other than that, I didn't find him attractive in one. But if you're gonna show me him in a hat killing a gator, then he goes up some points.
We got some of our wedding photos back. There's a cute little blog, which I don't know, should we post it? Should we like link it to everything? Should we do it? It'll be linked. You guys can read it. It's wonderful. I love the wedding photos. It's kind of, we've been waiting on them, and it's nice to finally get some of them because you get to kind of relive it again. I
agree. It's only been almost 3 weeks, and I almost feel like it didn't even happen. Like, it went by so fast that I feel like it wasn't even real. So now that we're starting to get some of our pictures back, it's fun. It brings us back to the day, even more so. Like, so many of the pictures were like, oh my gosh, we don't even remember this because it happened so fast, and there was so much going on that we didn't even remember taking some of the pictures and some of the different things that happened. So it is nice getting back our pictures. And there's it's nice to, obviously I'll call them the nice pictures are great, but the fun ones are the ones where it's like, Brooke, what are you doing? Crowd surfing, or you with the saxophone, or me looking like I'm part of the band, or we're going to cut the cake. I could not get the cake cut. And so it's literally just Brooke and I laughing, and everyone in the pictures, it looks like, oh, like they're happy, whatever. But really we're just laughing because I couldn't get the cake cut. Yeah, so we were up above the stairs getting ready to come into our reception entrance or whatever. And my wedding planner gives Connor all of these instructions, not very difficult, but she just rattles off like, okay, you're going to go down here, and then Connor, you're going to do this and this and this. And Connor's like, yep, got it. Well, I know Connor well. and I look at him after, and I was like, Connor, do you have all of that? And he's like, yeah, I got it. So sure enough, we go downstairs. We're walking through all these people. We get to the cake. Connor goes to cut the cake, and he's like, I'm not kidding. The cake won't cut. It won't cut. And so then I had to cut the cake. And then I wasn't listening to his instructions because he told me he had them down. So then when we go, I had to cut the cake, which was not a part of the routine. Agreed. And then we were supposed to do this. This one was on you. Just let me explain. Right. We were supposed to do this with our champagne glasses, but we accidentally did it with the cake. So then we did that, and then we put the cake down, and then we still had to pop the champagne because Connor said he was going to pop it instead of them pop it beforehand. I'm not going to let another man pop my champagne on my wedding day. You struggled with it. Well, I did. And so then we had to pop the champagne, and then we had to do this again. But for some reason, in the moment, I was like, I went like this. So I linked them instead of just going like this in the high stress. So yeah, we did long story short, the pictures come back, and we just look like we're having a good
We're-
old
like,
time
we're
up
so
there.
happy.
But in reality, Connor's like, B, the cake won't cut. It won't cut. I'm not joking. So it's good to get the pictures back. And sorry, last
You're
thing,
fine,
the
keep
wedding
going.
can put me on a tangent.
Oh, I know.
When we link or whatever, put some of these pictures in, and he's talking about the party pictures. There's like montage of all of these party pictures, and each one that you zoom into is funnier than the last one you looked at. So I've been going through that all of these birthdays.
Do you want to get into the games, or do you want to talk Dancing with the Stars right now?
Let's do a little Dancing with the Stars first. We
Okay.
started last night. We just finished it up right before we started recording this podcast.
And I'm already done watching it, just like
Yeah,
that.
I think Connor should go ahead and start us off here.
All right, so if anyone knows anything about early 2000s basketball, one of the best players, and one of the reasons why I love this guy, his name was Baron Davis, went to UCLA. He was a really good point guard. In NBA Live 2005, he was the best point guard in the game. He was so much fun to use. And so he was on Dancing with the Stars, and like when Amon Shumpert was on, or last year it was Danny Amendola, or these athletes, I enjoy watching it because, you know, you see them, they're great athletes on the football field, but or basketball court, it's a completely different thing. He's not very good. He went out first round, and now I don't know who to watch or cheer for or care for, so I think I might just be done watching. I don't know if I can keep getting into it, but you have some people you like. I like hearing the stuff about the Mormon wives because I didn't watch that, so it's fun to hear about them. But yeah, I might just be done watching because Baron Davis, I was so excited to watch him. I thought he had a little wiggle. He had no wiggle. He had no, like, he used to like hit these in and outs, and it was like, and he had no. I think he might be a little.
He can't move at all. He said that after. He's like, it was good for me to move a little bit. I haven't moved in a long time.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. I feel bad for Connor, but he was really bad.
No, he was
nearly as good as he should have been.
Yeah, his dancing was not the reason why I thought he should be in. I just wanted to keep him in because for me.
That's fair. So my hot take for Dancing with the Stars is I don't get the Dylan Efron love. And I get the whole, oh, he's like a cute, awkward, and he's shy, and he just needs to come out of his shell, but he is seriously making me uncomfortable. One, why is he picking these weird songs? We're going to do Milkshake week 1, and we're going to do the Macarena week 2, and he's just going to go out there, and the way he moves his hips makes me so uncomfortable while dancing to Milkshake. Like, he's just going to get out there and say he's all shy, but then just go out there and like shake his ass and like swing his hips like he's having sex. Go ahead.
If Whit Weeks was holding a gator in his hand that he just killed and did that, how'd that make you feel?
No, but the way he does it, he's like, it just makes me uncomfortable.
Okay.
So that's my hot take, is that Dylan Efron makes me uncomfortable, and I know people are obsessed with him. I think it was a pre-obsession going into the show. I think if you're still obsessed with him, it's just weird.
But do you think the pre-obsession was for people who just like, oh my God, is it like, he's Zac Efron's brother? Like,
and they just see a picture of him and they're like, oh my gosh, he's like this cuter little cutesy version of Zac Efron. And in reality, he's being a little uncomfortable right now. But, yeah, so that's making me uncomfortable. I think overall with Dancing with the Stars, there's a lot of really good people. I think there's easily, like, you could name your top 4 or 5 right now, and then the rest will last as long as they're going to last. But The Secret Wives and Mormon Wives, Robert Irwin, who am I missing?
The Baldwin.
I don't think she's going to go that far.
She's pretty good, though.
Yeah, I think that there's, like, a solid top 4 or 5, and then the rest. But overall, everybody's pretty good, but R.I.P. to Connors.
Yeah.
Number 1 pick. We might be losing I was going to say a team boyfriend, a team husband for the rest of Dancing with the Stars.
I'm out.
In week 2, first elimination.
Golden Bachelor's about to start too. We're recording this on Wednesday, and I'm going to give it 10 minutes. If I don't like it, I'm out too. I can't do it.
Connor never watches The Bachelor with me, which is fine.
No.
But the Golden Bachelor is the best one. Let's just hope Jesse Palmer doesn't ruin this one like he ruined the other ones.
Let's go talk Michigan and talk Chiefs real quick. Last Saturday, we were supposed to have a wedding. We just got our dates mixed up. We had this.
No, we didn't just get our dates mixed up.
Go ahead.
I told myself the wedding was on the wrong date for months. Like, we didn't go to Dallas to visit my brother thinking we had this wedding this weekend. Connor ends up, you can tell a story about texting.
So I text the groom and I'm just letting him know. I'm like, hey, like, can't wait to celebrate with you guys. Had so much fun at ours. Can't wait to celebrate you guys tomorrow. I sent that on Friday. He responds, he's like, hey man, like, thanks for it. You know, can't wait to celebrate, but it's not till the next Saturday. So we had it in our heads this whole time for, like B said, months, and it wasn't until the following week. So we ended up going to our nephew's football games, and then we went to a bar with my dad and got to watch Michigan just demoralize Nebraska. I'll let you talk about the game first.
So Michigan, Nebraska. I will say my take on the game is Michigan was, which this is kind of a knock on Michigan and a compliment at the same time. Michigan was this close to beating Nebraska by 30. I mean, they honestly should have. They had a few literally like this close to having touchdown passes in the very beginning of the game. Just stupid mistakes and honestly just like not capitalizing. They are very close to being very good. They just make stupid mistakes though, or they'll miss a play literally by an inch. But they were this close to beating Nebraska by 30. Still, they covered. My lock of the week hits. However, I stand by that. Nebraska's not very good. How many times can Dylan Raiola get his ass sacked? He's just not a very smart player. He's still an idiot. He's still a fat Walmart version of Patrick Mahomes. I'm a hater. I'm a hater. So I'm not even a Michigan fan, and Michigan should have stopped them by 30, but they covered.
Everything you said is 100% true. I think Michigan has the makings, and if they keep getting better, to be a top 10 team in the country, make the college football playoff. Like you said, I think it comes down to making mistakes and limiting those mistakes. Maybe turning Bryce Underwood a little loose, because even though his passing numbers, he was like, I don't know, he had 100 yards. He threw the ball like 16 times or 16, whatever it was. But every pass he throws, it just looks a little different than most college quarterbacks. So honestly, that's everything you said about Michigan. I completely agree with. I'm going to push back a little. I think Dylan Raiola is good. I think he does hold on to the ball too long sometimes. I also think his receivers can't get open and his offensive line isn't that great. But
he just stands there.
He definitely holds on to the ball.
He literally just stands there so casually and waits to get sacked. He doesn't even try to scramble because he's too fat. The last thing I'll say about the game, I kept telling Connor before that Michigan guy got the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, I was like, this guy hasn't made a single play and he just keeps going like this after every single play. And my biggest thing, I'm all for shit talking. I'm even for shit talking in honor of one of your teammates every once in a while if your teammate's not a big shit talker. That guy didn't make a single play. And every single time another player on his team made a tackle, he went. So he deserved it. What an idiot.
Yeah,
I had to put that
No,
in there.
I completely agree. Last recap we'll do. Chiefs finally win. They beat a horrible Giants team. I thought first half was one of the worst halves of football the Chiefs have played. Even worse than like the Super Bowl. Like that,
Yeah,
it was
that
just
was
quality
worse
of
than
football
ever
was
seen.
horrible. If you listen to Travis on New Heights, he said they might have figured some things out. I think they were close to the offense opening up. The one thing I can point to, which is good, is our defense is still elite. Big game this week, and we finally got a win. I think it's just kind of monkey off the back. That's how I felt about it.
Yeah, I don't feel good about it still. Obviously, they look horrible. They can barely beat a bad Giants team. Positives, Thornton is a positive. I think
True.
Once you get Worthy and Rasheed back, I feel like he's the only player that can get open. Even when he dropped a pass, which I wouldn't necessarily say he dropped any passes, but if he was slightly, patting him or off, or he dropped a pass, he's the only one that seems to be getting open. And I loved when he dropped it and then he caught that next one, which was 100 times tougher, and he went like
Put his hand
this.
up.
So I think him plus Rasheed plus Xavier, when he comes back, I think that they're legit. And we talked about this before, but you can't understate how big of an impact it is to be missing your two basically your only two.
Like
wide
the two
receivers.
receivers that Hollywood's fine, but like your two receivers that like are potentially top 15, 20 receivers.
Yeah, and Hollywood really hasn't done anything. So I think getting them back will be huge. I'm still out on Travis. If you're gonna be a little whiny bitch, then do something about it on the field. Just where I stand with him. He can be better, but he's still not better. You keep waiting for him to bounce back, and it just hasn't really happened. So I'm glad Andy got on his ass, and it was a little bit better in the second half. But big game this week.
We're going to start with college football first, so let's get into it. I'll let you pick the first game you want to talk about. Michigan's bye week, so it's kind of nice. I just sit back and enjoy some football games.
Yeah, so actually the biggest game I have for myself this week is Arizona State versus TCU. Arizona State is favored by 3.5, over under 54.5. I was just talking to my brother about this game. So TCU just has a big emotional win over SMU. They do play well. They look good. Hoover looks legit. TCU, maybe I'm crazy for saying this, but should have a chance to win the Big 12.
Oh, no, 100. I think it's them and Tech right now. Those are the two. I guess Iowa State.
I think this is a sneaky game on a Friday. You're on a quick, weird turnaround after a big emotional rivalry game. You're at Arizona State. I am a TCU fan. I want TCU to win. I feel like Arizona State's going to win this game, but they're favorited by 3.5, which is tricky.
Everything you just said, I agree with. I think the Big 12's going to continue to kind of cannibalize themselves, how they have in the past. I think Arizona State wins in a blowout.
A blowout?
I don't think that means TCU. I don't think Arizona State necessarily is that much better than TCU. I don't even know if they are better than TCU, but I think they're super, super close on what you just said about an emotional win, short week, at Arizona State on a Friday. It's weird. So I'm kind of in agreement with you. It'd be cool if TCU wins, but I think I'm not going to officially pick this game or bet this game, but I would pick Arizona State minus 3.5.
I think if the over hits, TCU's going to win. I think where Arizona State is going to win this game is if TCU's coming off of this emotional win and their offense doesn't play very well.
Well, everyone kind of forgot about Arizona State because they lost at Mississippi State. What if Mississippi State's just good this year? Like, they haven't really played anyone outside Arizona State, but they're 4-0. And what if they're, they could just be good? I don't know. It could be.
Yeah, I don't love Arizona State.
Yeah.
I think their quarterback's a doucher.
No, I think he looks like a doucher.
Yeah, I have only seen that one press
But I love the way he
I
plays
haven't
football.
seen anything else. He looks like a doucher. Their coach is just okay. So I hope TCU wins, but I do think it's a sneaky game. It's a tough game.
I agree. Let's talk Big Ten matchup, Illinois, USC. I think USC's good. I think they're a good football team. They have the best offense in the country. They're like top 10 in passing and rushing. So I also think USC. And I think Illinois, that Indiana game, it wasn't just like, oh, Illinois didn't have it, Indiana did. I think that was hey, they're not very good game. That's how I feel about that one.
I agree.
You pick
let's skip then down to Indiana, Iowa.
Okay.
How did that make you feel about Indiana?
Again, I think Indiana's good, but I don't know if that was just they beat up on a bad team. Now, you can't really hate on Indiana because last year they played nobody, and then this year they actually did have to play somebody, and they beat the hell out of them. So I think I like Iowa plus 7.5, but Indiana still win the game. It just matters if Iowa can score or stop anyone. I mean, the over-under is 48.5. I'd probably take the under.
Okay. I just didn't know if you thought, if you're saying that Illinois is bad, if that means Indiana is also not that good, or if Indiana was legit, because they look legit. But it seems like we don't know.
I don't know.
Jury's still out.
I think that this game against USC is a big, litmus test for where both teams. And honestly, at Iowa was a tough one coming off that game, so that'll be a good litmus test for both of those teams. Let's talk one of the big games. You want Penn State, Oregon. I have a lock in this game, and it's very, very easy.
Oregon money line.
It's just James Franklin in a big game. I actually want to take Oregon money line, and then our next big game, I want to take Georgia minus 3.5.
Georgia minus 3.5.
And a parlay. I want to combine those, and I want to roll it all over on Chiefs money line, which we will get to. That's exactly what I want to do.
Yeah, I agree on the picks. I don't know if I'll parlay them. Oregon money line for sure, and Georgia minus 3.5 for sure. At home, too. The sneaky thing about this is, what am I going to say? Move it half a point, buy the point. They're going to win by 3 or else this line wouldn't be 3.5. So buy a point, take it to -2.5. The last time I told you guys this is exactly what happened. So follow me this time. I am sharp. Move the line, Georgia -2.5. Just put an extra $15 on it because you're going to win money that way. If you don't, you're going to lose all of your money. So move the line, take Georgia.
Ole Miss LSU, really quick. I think LSU wins.
They have to now.
They have to.
You can't be
take
banging
the
the coach's daughter and then not win the football game.
And LSU has to win this game. This is a must-win for LSU.
It's a must-win for LSU. It's a must-win for Whit Weeks.
Must win for Whit Weeks. Agreed.
But regardless, I would still take LSU to win.
All right, I like it. The last game we're going to talk about is my lock of the week. It is Texas A&M against Auburn in College Station. Auburn just lost. Auburn's going to win this football game. My official pick is Auburn +6.5. They're going to win this football game. I think this is the game where Texas A&M's, for lack of a better term.
What we thought they were going to do against Notre Dame.
Exactly. This A&M's offense is really good, but this is just history-wise. This is why I'm betting this game for like that.
Fair enough.
All right, that's my lock. Do you have your lock?
Yeah, I think, can my lock be a moved line?
No, lock has to be an actual line. You can do that. Fine.
My lock is Georgia -2.5.
Okay, but they're -3.5.
But their line's 3.5, so move that point.
All right, so that's your lock.
Yeah.
All right, I love that. NFL?
Yeah.
Anything else for college?
No.
Boom, let's go to it. All right.
I want to preface by saying the NFL fucked us last week, but it wasn't our fault. I felt like I saw the board very, very well, but what a crazy day of football. All of the blocked kicks, the blocked field goals, crazy day of football. So we lost a lot of money last Sunday and we're ready to bounce back.
I still have not recovered from Rams +3.5 against the Eagles. Just missed the kick. Everyone's seen the play. Everyone's talked about the play. We don't have to get into it more. But just missed the kick, make the kick. I don't even get there. I don't give a shit. But that block and then that fat fuck, like, just go down.
No, that was electric.
Not for Betty.
It's electric because he blocked the field goal. I told Connor this, but if he wasn't the one to block the field goal, then just fall on the ball. But the big fella blocked it. He had to go recover it.
I get that.
Get yourself a tutty.
I also don't like that one special teams player of the week for the NFC.
That's awesome.
No,
that
but
is awesome.
It should only be actual special team guys.
Not.
Yes, it should not
perfect.
be. No, it should not be starters. It should be guys that are only on the team for special teams or kickers or punters or whatever.
No, you're just mad about your bet. That's electric.
It could just be I'm mad about my bet, to be completely honest. But
well, my lock of the week was Cowboys to beat the Bears, and apparently all you have to do to make Caleb Williams turn into prime Patrick Mahomes is bet against him. So I lost that one. That definitely threw me by surprise. The Bears haven't looked good all season until I put my hard-earned money on their opponent. So
it was funny when people were like, all over Twitter, I think you showed me, they were like, Matt Eberflus finally unlocked Caleb Williams because he's the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was so funny. I saw it. It was just hilarious. We are going to talk first about Vikings-Steelers, Ireland game, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. The only reason we're talking about this game, it is not even a good game. It's Carson Wentz, who you love. But it's Carson Wentz, Aaron Rodgers, kind of stinky. But we have to talk about the 8:30 a.m. game because you just wake up and football's on. There's nothing better. Any opinion?
I have no opinion on this game.
The Vikings are going to kill the Steelers.
Why do you think that?
I'm
going to bet Carson Wentz until he loses because I bet him last week and he won for me. So I'm going to ride with him and I'm going to bet him. But no part of me thinks that Carson Wentz is going to beat Aaron Rodgers.
It's not necessarily Carson Wentz versus Aaron Rodgers. It's the Vikings defense. They're going to blitz the hell out of him and sack him 5 times. And I'm not wishing for this. Nobody wishes for injuries, but I think Aaron Rodgers is going to get injured in this game.
You can't say that.
I don't think he's going to. I'm not wishing for that. That's what I think is going to happen.
Connor loves to speak bad things into existence.
No, that's not true.
It's something that we're working on, but he loves to say
that's
bad
not
things
true.
out loud.
That's the
I know, but you got to stop saying saying negative things out loud. Just be a positive person.
I am a
We want a
positive
good
person.
game. We don't want
I
Aaron
agree.
Rodgers to get hurt.
just-
So those kinds of things shouldn't even come out of your mouth.
Babe, I have to give my honest analysis of the game, and that
Your
is part of
analysis
my
has
honest
nothing
analysis.
to do with predicting an injury.
I wasn't predicting an injury. I said I think this
Yeah,
is
that's
a game.
awful. Connor's a horrible person. He speaks a lot of bad things into
All right,
existence.
fine. Pick the next game. I'll let you pick.
Okay. I don't know what to bet on this game, but most electric game of the week is Bucks Eagles. Actually, I know what to bet. Bucks money line, baby. It's about time the Eagles lose.
You
They're
think?
losing my baby Baker.
Jalen Hurts does Baker kind of owns Jalen. Like the Bucks always beat the Eagles.
And the Eagles are on a little bit of a Chiefs run this year where they're winning exactly how the Chiefs won last year. They've never looked good, but they pull out every game. I'm going to take Bucks money line.
Mike Evans being out doesn't sway you at all?
No, but because Philadelphia is favored by 3.5, they'll probably win by 3.
In this game, I like the over. I think Baker's going to carve up the Eagles. I think this is the game Saquon finally gets loose. I think over 43 and a half points is my bet.
I'll take the over.
And I am going to bet that game as well. Are you officially going to bet Bucks Eagles? Is that a bet game for you?
Yeah, this is for sure a bet game for me. I never don't bet on Baker.
Here's my thing: is this slate, even no matter how we feel, is it sprinkle a couple bucks on every single game to feel something?
I do that every weekend.
I think
parlay every game,
of course,
just in case you hit a 5 for 20,000.
All right, I didn't tell you this. I bet like $5 on every game last week, and then my lock I bet a good amount on. But then I did put in like $1 on like the whole slate and everything, and it was $2 to win like 487,000. And I was like in it for the first half of the first slate of games, and I was like, oh my god, and then it was just over. So that's
I hate to break it to you, but you did tell me that, and you also sent it to everybody that you knew, so we all knew all about that.
I did that?
Yeah.
When did I do that?
When we were drinking our espresso martinis. Which, by the way, no free ads.
No free ads, but the pumpkin.
What's it called? The pumpkin spice espresso martinis from Trader Joe's. They just come in this little pre-made bottle. It's like the pre-made margarita mix, but it's an espresso martini, and you just put them in a little shaker. We added a little bit of creamer to it because it was black coffee, and they were delicious. And I will say it's such a strong flavor that I drank one, we filled another, and I drank like 3 sips of the second one, and I was like, oh, I think I'm good on this for the night. But that first one is delicious. No free ads.
Well, in its defense also, it's a dessert drink, so you probably should only
Did you
have
say
one.
its defense?
Yeah, in its defense. That was a little harsh.
It?
No, not in your defense, in the drink's defense.
Oh, I thought you were defending my opinion by calling me it.
No, I wasn't calling you
Its defense.
No, I wasn't calling you an it. I ended up drinking Brooke's other one, so I had 3. But yeah, they were delicious.
They are delicious, and they should continue to do that, but with, I don't know what other flavor you would have in a espresso martini.
Chocolate's hard to kind of, maybe like a peanut butter.
Yeah, because you would just need like a peanut butter whiskey.
Like a Reese's one.
A Reese's espresso martini mix from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
And we need to try the Reese's Oreos. We really need to do that.
We're
That's
off the
probably what
wedding
we're gonna
diet,
do.
folks.
Okay, so Reese's espresso martini, what else could be good?
With that,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think when it comes Christmas time, they could do a lot of like a candy cane one.
Yeah, because I was just about to say that, like the, whatever shot, the chocolate sauce and like the Smirnoff peppermint.
Yeah, like peppermint schnapps espresso martini.
Yeah, something
that
like that. That'd be good. I'm trying to think what else. It's just hard to do. Like, not every flavoring goes with chocolate, and I feel like we kind of covered them. I don't really know. Like peppermint, pumpkin, I can't think.
I think the Reese's is a sneaky one.
Reese's might be.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's, take it, use it. I give you permission to use it.
No free ads,
No
though.
free ads.
We'll take free groceries.
I
I like it. I like
too.
it. That was the move.
Yeah, that was great. All right, back to the games. We talked Eagles. Let's talk. I don't know. What do you think? Can we talk Rams Colts? I'm picking all games you don't care about, aren't I?
Yes.
But it's Daniel Jones. It's the Rams. They're fun. Rams minus 3.5. This is kind of how I said for the Bucks Eagles. This is the game where Saquon breaks out finally. This is a game Daniel Jones comes back down to earth. I think the Rams defense is really, really good. I think they kill the Colts. So Rams minus 3.5. It's an official bet too.
I'm not betting that game. That's a horrible game.
Staying away. All right, fine. You pick another game.
Chiefs are dogs at home.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm going Chiefs money line. Like, I don't care.
You have to. You have to. If you get an opportunity to take the Chiefs as dogs at home, you have to do it. I think Worthy's going to be back. Rasheed, obviously not. I don't know if Worthy should be back, but I think he's going to be back. I have to take the Chiefs money line. Give me Chiefs plus money at home, and I'm going to rob you. Well, live betting the Chiefs is the reason why I really started sports gambling. It made me so much money. It's probably 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago probably. Yeah. And it was the year that the Chiefs went down in every single game, and Patrick Mahomes came back in every single game, and they just moved the line so quickly. It was literally free money. So I hammered the Chiefs every time. Well, I kept doing that last season and now, and it hasn't turned out quite the same for me. And the same thing happened with KU basketball. The basketball lines move so quickly, and it's hard because the game doesn't stop as often, but they move so quickly, and every single time KU went down, they would put them as dogs at home, and for a while, KU hadn't lost at home in years. Hammer, 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 and then last season, that came back to bite me with KU as well.
Folks, stick with us. We love football. Stick with us through the college until college basketball, because this podcast is about to break out during college basketball.
We know basketball.
We
only know a little bit of ball. You know more ball than me when it comes to football, but we know basketball.
Yeah, basketball, we will. That's where we, especially if you want to talk Division III women's hoops, this is the podcast.
Not anymore. I'm too old to know anything anymore.
Yeah, that's true. But stick with us. All right, we talked that game. I'm going to be honest, I don't want to talk about either of the Monday Night Football games. Those are two of the most disgusting games. The Broncos suck. The Bengals suck without Joe Burrow. I mean, we could talk Jets, Dolphins if we want.
It's only fun if Justin Fields is back. My take on the Monday night games is that there should only be one Monday Night Football game.
I agree.
It's too much. We brought all day Sunday. Just give us one game. And the second game, not this week, but last week, was at like 10 p.m.
Okay, so I actually like that better. Not because we're going to stay up to watch it, but because at least the games are staggered. So it was at like 6 p.m. on the East Coast.
That's worse.
No, I think it's worse to put it on at the exact same time.
No, I go to bed at 10 p.m., so don't put me on a 10 p.m. Monday Night Football game. Even if the Chiefs play, I'll have a hard time staying up for that game.
Well, even the Sunday night game, we finished it, but we were like in bed finishing it. Like you were not.
I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I fell asleep and then I woke back up and the game ended, but I did fall asleep. I mean, after it was already over.
Yeah, it was.
I fell asleep after Russell Wilson threw the ball at the goal post on fourth down.
That was unbelievable.
But I couldn't even stay up on a Sunday night. So don't give me this back-to-back Monday night 10 p.m. football games. Is Justin Fields back? I don't think we know yet.
No idea.
If he's Dolphins, just take the Dolphins -2.5 regardless.
Tua and Tyreek have to get it going a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
and they did a little bit last game. They looked better.
They lost to the Bills. There's no shame in that.
And they looked good for a long time in that game. Yeah, I'll take. First half parlay touchdown score hit in that game, so I'll be riding again, ride one until the wheels fall off.
I forgot about that.
I'll take the Dolphins -2.5 for that game, but cut the doubleheader on Monday nights.
All right. To slowly wrap up the NFL here, give me your lock of the week. What do you got? What are you thinking? You love anything? Honestly, we can't pick Chiefs money line unless you want.
I want to, but if I pick it, it won't hit, so I'll stay away.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it.
Brooke got mad at me because I brought up this game. It is Rams -3.5 against the Colts. Daniel Jones is not good. The Colts themselves have a fine roster, I'm sure. The Rams have lost to the Eagles. They should have beat the Eagles. They blew it, whatever. But the Rams aren't good enough to beat the top 3 or 4 teams, but they are better than every other team in the NFL. That's how I feel. Give me the Rams -3.5. That's my bet.
My lock of the week is Dolphins -2.5, which sucks because it's on Monday, but I don't even know if Justin Fields is playing, and even if he is. I'm taking Dolphins -2.5. I feel like we're remiss not to talk about Cowboys-Packers.
Yeah, we have to talk about that game.
It's going to be electric.
It's going to be electric.
And Green Bay needs to kick the piss out of the Cowboys.
What'd you think about the no tribute video thing that Jerry said that it wouldn't be appropriate to give Michael Parsons a tribute video.
That's messed up.
Has he earned a tribute video?
Yes.
He's an unbelievable player. He was only there 4 years. Like,
he was only there 4 years.
Yeah. Like tribute videos.
Did we give Tyreek a tribute video?
I don't know if we did, but I'm
sure
we
did.
had to have.
I think you still do.
I think it's honestly similar to
Luka.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Now,
wanted to be there their whole careers.
Well,
and it's funny it happened both in Dallas.
I'm going to if Michael wanted to be there, he didn't need to be the highest paid by $5 million. He could have.
It's a similar situation.
Yeah, I agree.
They wanted to spend their whole careers where they were, and they kind of got pushed out.
Yeah.
So
they gave Luka. Now Luka was there 7 or 8 years, and
I still think you do just because it was his team.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work out. They pushed him out.
I would agree. So just from his talent and how great he's like a transcendent talent, so they should do that. But he was only there 4 years, so I don't think it's like a huge deal.
That's not the reason they're not doing it.
No. Well, so them not doing it isn't a big deal. The reason he said is bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, just say you don't fuck with Michael Parsons. Like, that's all you.
And that's why they're not doing it.
And if he came out and said that, everyone would have more respect. Just like tell it how it is.
Yeah. I mean, everybody knows why.
Yeah. You want to play a game, real quick to finish up?
Sure.
So we have 2 games. We have a bunch of games that we play. But one of them is we could play
the college game.
We could play where they went, or we could play what brand or build your college, or whichever one you want to do out of those. I'll let you, a dealer's choice here. Let's
start with the college game to get me warmed up.
This is probably why we got the idea to start a podcast. Whether we're in the car or we're coving out at the lake or whatever we're doing, if I get bored, I can't just drive or I can't just sit there for too long. I have to be doing something. So I started to just name players to Brooke, and she had to, know where they went to school. We started off really easy. We started off with like Michael Jordan.
Oh, North Carolina.
Okay.
I didn't know we were playing.
I was so worried you weren't going to.
I forgot that we were playing. I thought you were still telling the story.
We'd start again. I got a little bit harder. She's a KU fan, but Paul Pierce.
KU.
And then we got all the way down to some, relatively hard ones. So the one I used to always get her with.
Utah.
Every single time is Kyle Kuzma.
Utah.
He went to Utah. So the hard part about this is I have to think of players right now on the spot, and I have nothing written down. So I'm just going to rip some. So I'm going to give you.
Are we playing or not? Just play the game.
All right. Well, I had to explain it to the people.
Well, I can't follow with all of this instruction.
Okay, fine. You ready? Chris Middleton.
Texas.
Oh.
Damn it.
All right, ready? You'll get it after I give you this one. This doesn't count. Alex Caruso went to the same school as Chris Middleton.
Texas A&M.
There you go. That was.
I knew. That's why I said Texas.
No,
I knew it.
That's fair. I can't really hate on that one.
Okay.
Kevin Love.
UCLA.
Nice. That's a good one. So I try to give her hard ones and then come back up. I'm trying to
I
stall
can't
the
stay
thing.
locked
Josh
in.
Hart.
Ask me it again. Let's play at our normal pace.
Okay. But I have to think of players. All right, Anthony Edwards.
Georgia.
Josh Hart.
Villanova.
Nice. Good. Carl Anthony Towns.
Florida.
You have gotten this one 100 times.
We haven't played in months.
This team went to the Final Four when he was there. They were undefeated.
Kentucky, god damn it, cut that. I knew
No,
that.
we're leaving that
I was thinking too hard. Thinking too hard.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Damian Lillard.
Weber State.
CJ McCollum.
Portland.
Oh, so close. Lehigh. But that's.
I knew that one too. Just restart. You got me all jacked up with all that explanation. Just I knew Lehigh. I've done that one a million times.
It's okay. All right. Zion Williamson.
Duke.
Okay. RJ Barrett.
Duke.
Okay. Cam Reddish.
Duke.
Okay. Good. There we go. Devin Booker.
Kentucky.
Jamal Murray.
Kentucky.
Anthony Edwards.
Georgia.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Kentucky. I almost forgot again.
Ben Simmons.
LSU.
Cade Cunningham.
Oklahoma State.
Jaden Ivey.
National championship. Purdue.
That was a good one. Tyrese Halliburton.
Iowa State.
DeMontis Sabonis.
Gonzaga.
Nice. Anthony Davis.
Kentucky.
Good. Both Jalen Williams.
Santa Clara and Arkansas.
Ready? Jason Tatum.
Duke.
All right, here we go. Jalen Brown. What do I love about Jalen Brown? That's my hand. I love how smart he is.
Stanford.
Oh, God, Cal. He went to Cal.
I knew that one too.
Ready? You sure? Peyton Pritchard.
Oregon.
Drew Holiday.
Oh, UCLA.
Nice. Miles Bridges.
Michigan State.
Nice. Duncan Robinson.
D3.
And then?
Michigan. D3.
Jordan Poole.
Michigan.
The Pajemski.
I don't even know who that is.
The guy in the Warriors. I can't.
The red-haired dude?
Yeah. I think he went to St. Mary's, but honestly, I don't even know that one.
Okay.
All right. I want to think of a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Kentucky.
Jamal Murray.
Kentucky.
Christian Brown.
KU.
Michael Porter Jr.
Mizzou.
Markelle Fultz.
Washington.
Wow, did not think you had that in your bag.
Come on now.
Cole Anthony.
North Carolina.
Mo Bamba.
Texas.
Jared Allen.
Texas.
Bull.
Oregon.
Bronny James.
USC.
Isaiah Collier.
USC.
Lauri Markkanen.
UCLA.
Oh,
fuck.
Oh, Arizona.
I honestly forgot about that.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Arizona people trip me out
They
for
do
some
kinda-
reason. For some
I
reason, don't
think
know
because
anybody
that's the
that
old
plays basketball there.
Pac-12, I think you kind of just lump them in with UCLA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
TJ McConnell.
Texas A&M. No, wrong player.
All right, ready? I'm going to name three
I
players.
forgot.
I'm going to name three players. They all went to the same school.
Okay.
TJ McConnell, Benedict Mathurin, Aaron Gordon. Think about what you just said.
Arizona.
Why is that such
I
a blind
can't.
spot?
Arizona. I don't know. I
Such
don't
a
know
blind
anybody that
spot.
went to Arizona.
Last three.
Okay.
You locked in? I'm going to go easy, medium, hard. Kevin Durant.
Texas.
Diggs.
Dick.
Mark Williams.
Duke.
Kyle Kuzma.
Texas A&M, baby.
Kyle Kuzma.
Oh, I think it's
Yes! We're back! We're so
I
back!
think it's Alex Caruso.
That was so perfect!
Utah.
Oh, we're finally
Kyle Kuzma, Utah.
We're
I know
finally
where
back.
Kyle
I know
Kuzma
you
went.
did. It was
I said
just-
Alex Caruso.
No, it was
I'm
just...
so tired. I've worked on so hard this week.
Franz Wagner.
Franz Wagner. Michigan.
Nice. Good.
I wanted to say Wisconsin
Well,
so bad.
Well, okay, Frank Kaminsky.
Wisconsin.
Fred Van Vliet.
Wichita State.
Oh, so sad about his injury. Tore his
Yeah,
ACL.
sure.
Oh, he tore his ACL.
That's what happens when you speak bad things into existence.
I didn't say Fred Van Vliet was going to tear his ACL.
All right, one more.
De'Aaron Fox.
Kentucky.
Nice. There we go. Good wrap up. All right.
All right, that's it for Better Half Bets this week. Hopefully we do better on our bets this week than we did last week. Last week was good for good Sunday television. However, we want to make some money this week. Thank you for tuning in, or hopefully tuning in. Please blow us up. We're ready to be done for again. Come on, let's go. Better Half Bets, week number 3.
That's it. Thank you, guys.